Hi, this is Lou from Lou's Antiques and Collectibles, and we buy and sell stuff for our two antique booths in our two antique malls, Plaza Antiques in Lincoln Park, Michigan, and Maumee Antique Mall in Maumee, Ohio. And today we are heading to Riverview Citywide Sales, and look at the weather. It is not special, so I don't know what's going to happen here. There's a lot of people that are very dependent on using outside of their garages to put their stuff out. So we're kind of taking a chance, but we'll see what happens if there's enough sales that make this worthwhile or not. Now tomorrow it also goes on, and it's supposed to be nicer tomorrow, so I'll probably make a 2-day event of it. But we're heading there, and hopefully things will go well. Come on along. City of Riverview Citywide Garage Sales. We are in Riverview, Michigan, and we are in the wrong lane, so I gotta get over. Otherwise, I'm going to be turning left quicker than I wanted to. So the weather still is pretty bad. We'll see how it goes. So far, we're not having a whole lot of luck. I'm not even seeing one garage sale yet. It is only about 8:30. The advertisement says they open at 8. But realistically, I think most people open at 9, so I'm not sure if it's the weather or it's just too early. We'll keep going and running around and see what we can find. So I hit my first sale. It was kind of a baby sale, but I went in there and I got all this Barbie stuff, brand new. So I got this thing here for $5. It's Barbie in a closet. I'm not sure what this stuff is worth, but it was so cheap I picked it up. And then I also got another brand new Barbie for $1.50, and then a box full of clothes for $1. Now, I know I've sold the clothes before and I've done quite well. I know I can at least triple my money on that. So let's keep on going. At least there's one open, thank goodness. I was beginning to start to worry. Here's one up here. Let's see what they got to sell. So I just got this plate at a garage sale. They had a lot of antiques at there, and they were really quite pricey. But I thought this was a pretty good deal for $3. It is a ceramic plate. It's from the Disney store. I looked online just quickly, and it said around $30. Not sure if that's correct, but for $3, I'm willing to take a chance. So that's what we got. So I went to the neighborhood that I normally start at, and there was probably about 6 sales open. You know, even though there was only 6 sales, I got stuff at almost every one of them. So that was a good thing. So we're going to hit another subdivision area where I kind of discovered last time in the fall, and I did really well at. So we're going to go check that one out and see how that's going. Well, here's one with a big tent, so we'll see what we can find here. So we just got this little dog statue, and I think it's newer, obviously, but I'm not sure if that's numbered on the bottom or not. I'll have to pull out the stickers and see. It was only $1 because that's a no-brainer. So I picked that up because dogs and cats always sell. It's like there's one up here with a lot of kids' toys. I'm not sure if that's going to be any good. But there is a couple down this road over here. So we'll go check all these out, see what we can find. We are now in our third neighborhood. The second neighborhood, there was quite a few sales, but nothing really to write home about for me. So we're checking out this last one. The weather is just killing us. So it is what it is. We'll be coming back tomorrow. So I just came from a garage sale, and it was actually an estate sale. So I got some nice stuff here. I just want to kind of show you real quick. I got these 2 Pyrex bowls in this color. This is probably from the 70s. And then I got these 2 Fire King bowls. And they have that character. It's kind of rubbed off on this one. Oh, I want to say Grog was the name. There was a whole series of them. It's got the dinosaur friend of Grog on there. But anyways, those are Fire King, so that was really good. And then I also got this swan. I think it's Cambridge. It's cobalt blue. And I got this old bank. So I have to look this up. I know it was, it's dated 1971. Don't know really what character that is, but we'll look at all this at the end. So far so good. So let's keep going. So here's a couple of the big things I got today, the first day of the Riverview Citywide Sales. I got this DVD tower This is not anything to write home about, but I needed it for display in my booth. I have a bunch of DVDs and we're allowed to sell, and I wanted something really skinny so it wouldn't take up a lot of room. This was $4. This definitely does the job. So nothing special, but something I needed, so that was good. I got this little bench, and this thing is pretty old. It's a little metal bench. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell it. I might keep it. It's very sturdy, and it's kind of a good height. And then I got this little table here, this little wire table. I think I paid $2 for it. Probably could put about 10 on that. Probably something kind of mid-century looking. Not quite sure on that. So if I'm wrong, let me know. So those are the couple of big items I got. Nothing extravagant by any means, but one thing I needed, and the other thing was just small things. So let's see what else we got. So these are some of the toys that I bought today. I probably bought more toys, I think, than anything. So hopefully I did okay. I'm not a toy expert by any means, but I'm dabbling. I got these dinosaurs for $1 a piece. I'll probably put them in a bag for like $5. The reason I bought these is I have some dealer friends that I had seen at the Monroe garage sale, and they had a whole table full of dinosaurs, and they were gone like immediately. I guess they were real popular, and I thought, well, I might jump in on that, see if I can make a little money off the dinosaurs. So I'll probably put like $6 on the bag or something like that. No big money ticket item, but I thought, well, let's try it and see what happens. Now these rings here I got mainly because when I do the vintage market show, I usually give out rings to some of the kids, so I'll let them pick from a prize bag, and so that I won't make anything on it. Paid a couple bucks for all of them. So that is really nice because it keeps the children from playing in my expensive rings, and then their moms or dads can shop. So it works out really good. For a couple dollars I can make everybody happy. Now this over here I got brand new. So it amazes me how people have all these brand new toys at their garage sales. I don't know. They must have too many toys, I guess. This was $5. I saw it range anywhere from $15 to $50. The $15 one was used, but this is brand new, as you can see. So, I mean, realistically, I think maybe $20, $25. We'll have to try it, see what happens. But this is new, obviously, but Barbie is always collectible. Now this character here was an older piece, and I believe his name is Moneybags. Kind of makes sense. And then they had another name too associated with him, but he was dated 1971. So any it's got a little crack on the bottom. I didn't even notice that. That's a bummer. That's gonna take the value down pretty significantly. Anyways, I only paid $2 for it. It probably was worth $20, $30, but with that crack on the bottom, I'm thinking 10 now. That's a bummer, because I did not see that, but I still probably would have bought it. So that was a good deal. That was at that estate sale. And then these two stuffed animals were in a free box. So that was a good price. So this is from Wizard of Oz. He is listing between $10 and $20. I think realistically probably $5 to $7, and then this is just a Care Bear, and this was probably worth $3, $4. But they were in the free box, so why not? So I got those two. Here's some more Barbie stuff I got from the same sale as the other Barbie thing. And these I paid $1 and $1.50. This one is worth about $10 to $13. I think realistically, $4 or $5 was probably what I would put on it. And she also ranges from $10 to $20, and I think realistically I'd probably put maybe $7.99 on her. And why I say that is because I'm looking online at prices. The prices, first of all, if you don't look for the sold comps, they can put any price they want. But second of all, when you put things online, you're reaching thousands and thousands of people, or I'm maybe reaching a few hundred. So I usually put my prices less than the online prices, because oftentimes people that sell on eBay and all the other sites and whatnot will come in and buy stuff from me and resell it there, and I don't have any problem with that. Go for it. We're all making a little money, everybody's happy, so that's fine. And then it's more reasonable for the local people too. So I try to be realistic with my pricing. And then lastly, I bought, let's see if I can get them all together here. I never buy Beanie Babies, very rarely, only if they're like a quarter. And I usually only put a couple bucks on them. But I got this was kind of weird. I got this Christmas set. They're like Christmas ornaments. I guess I didn't know Beanie Babies made Christmas ornaments. But anyways, I got them all for $2. So that was kind of a no-brainer. Even if I put 10 on all of them, I've made a profit. So I did buy those, even though I don't typically buy a lot of this kind of stuff. But I thought that was an easy profit. So that's the toys I got. Let's see what else we got. So here's a toy I forgot to mention. I did get this Frozen book. It's a big golden book. And I've sold quite a few golden books before. And typically I look for the used ones. Or not the used ones, but the older ones that have the no UPC code in the back. Where this one has the UPC code. And there's also some more markings you can check. I have a friend who's really skilled in that, so I usually talk to her about that. But the only reason I got this one, it was in the free box, so why not? So I probably put $2-3 on it. And it originally looks like about $9, so maybe I can even get $5 out of it. So I definitely picked that up. Why not? It was a good deal because it was free. This little music box I paid $2 for. I could probably put $6 on it. This I initially thought was Cambridge, but when I looked it up, it's and you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but it's Duncan Miller Swan, and it's worth between about $15 or $20. It's very dirty, as you can see, but it's pretty because it's cobalt blue. This little dog here I got for $1. I'll probably put $5-6 on him. He's not anything old, but collectible, and people like anything with dogs and cats. This thing here is a collectible, and it wasn't worth a whole heck of a lot of money. It was inspired by a Tiffany thing, so probably I'll put between 8 and 10 on it. I think I saw them as low as 14 online. This vase here is a bit of a fooler because it looks really old, but guess what? It came from Myers. So that's a really pretty vase, but it's not old and it's metal. I don't know if you can hear it tinging, but it's metal, so I just bought it because I really liked it. I think I'll put probably $10-15 on it because it costs more than that new, but it's just really beautiful. So that's definitely could be a fooler for somebody, and if they took that tag off, you really wouldn't know the age of that one. That was kind of would have been a tough one to determine. I always buy these beautiful shells because they sell well. I paid a couple bucks. I'll probably put $6 on it. They're just really pretty, and they go well with my summer decor in my booth. These are I believe the character was called Grog. And I think this was his dinosaur. He was like a caveman. And this is a Fire King dish. And these are worth between 6 and 10 a piece. So I believe I paid, I don't even think I paid $1 for them. So she kind of gave me a bulk deal. So that'll be good. I'll put both of those maybe for 10. This purse is a newer purse, but very flashy with lots of rhinestones. I paid $1. I'll put probably $5-6 on that. This here is a Disney store plate, and I paid $3, and I was a little bit reluctant because this lady seemed to know everything she had. She had antique mall prices on a lot of her stuff, which of course I'm not going to pay for. I can't make a profit on. If I was buying for myself, it might be different. Anyways, when I looked this up, it listed for like about $30-35. So I think it's really cute. And it's ceramic. It almost looks like it was plastic when I first saw it, but it's not. It's ceramic. And it came from the Disney stores. Let's see if there's a date on there. No date on there. But I think what I'll put is maybe $15-20 on that. That's a nice little piece. And then, these are really nice. I got these Pyrex dishes. They're the ones from the 70s. My mother had this pattern. I don't want to break it before it gets to the mall. Anyways, I'm thinking they're worth between probably around $20 a piece. And if I'm wrong, please correct me, but I'll have to look those up to verify. But I believe I spent like $2 on both of those. So that was a good buy too. So being that the rain was going on, I mean, it wasn't a ton of sales. Oh, I got a cat helping me. But I think I did pretty well, even with all of that. So these are all the things that I got. Look at my car. This is the second day of Riverview, and I got a carload. It still was pretty rainy out, but I did get quite a bit of stuff. So let's go through all this stuff. So here's all the goodies we got in the second day of the Riverview citywide sales. The best thing I thought, look at this big bag of Legos. Holy moly, $10 for the whole bag. There's a bunch of instructions in there, and apparently it's a bunch of different sets. So I'm gonna attempt to try to put the pieces together that go together for the sets, but we'll see. Otherwise I might just sell the whole bag for maybe 50 bucks and let it go, because that's going to be pretty labor intensive. But that was a no-brainer. That's a lot of Legos. So now another thing I got, and you folks are going to have to help me with this one. I'm trying toys. I got these Xbox games. I don't think they're worth a whole heck of a lot. I paid $1 each. They're all sports ones. I think what I'm going to do, I got $9 in all of them. I think I'm just going to put them out as a group for $29.99 and see what happens. But I may have made a mistake on that. But like I said, I'm trying to meddling in toys these days. So we'll see. These containers here are full of Disney figurines. And I paid $8 for both of them. I feel like I could for sure triple my money on those. So I haven't gone through them all yet, but there's a lot of good stuff. This wiry thing I got for myself, actually, for my kitchen. It's gonna look nice. I paid a whole $6 for it. Here's some more items I got. I got this Disney World sweatshirt for 75 cents. That's for my daughter. She loves her Disney stuff. And then this sale here, all the stuff that's kind of filthy looking, not this. Put it all together. This stuff here I got all at one sale. It was really odd. I'm not sure what the deal was on that. I'm not sure if it was at a estate or they bought some kind of locker full of stuff, but it was all really filthy and they had it all out and it was all really cheap. So I paid like between $1 and $2 for each of these things. That's a nice carnival type of pictures, depression glass. I don't know the pattern offhand, but that's a nice piece. And this is carnival glass, but this is like newer carnival glass. This is like from the 70s. It's got this paneled grape on here. It's not the real good old stuff. So that's worth at least $10 to $15 all day. I have a transistor radio. I'll have to pull that out and see if that, I don't even know if it works. I just bought it all so fast that people were going crazy. I got this little, I don't know if it's a dog, it's a little dog. That's probably worth $3 or $4. Here's a piece of Fire King ovenware. Like I said, I paid $1 to $2 for each thing. I think that's 10 all day. And then this here, I thought this was McCoy, but it's not marked. The kitty agrees. But still, it's a nice old pot, so I think I can get between $7 and $10 for that. Here's the transistor radio that I pulled out of a case. I have no idea if this works or not. It's definitely an old one. So I'm going to have to look into that. Hopefully the batteries are not in there all corroded. That's another thing I paid $1 to $2 for. I have no idea what this is worth. I'm going to definitely have to do some more research on it. And it obviously depends if it works or not. And here's the case for it. And then another thing I got at that same sale is I got these two deer. I've had these deer before, and I think I've made $12 on each of them. So those are there. And then this is an older Christmas tree. It's not in great shape. So I don't know. We'll take a look at that. It's an old bottle brush tree. See if I can get that fluffed up a little bit. Do a little better on that. So, okay. And here's some of the things I got at the sale. I got this clock for $2. It's new, obviously. I could probably put between 8 and 10 on it. Then I got this picture here. I thought this was pretty. I'm not sure. Kind of looks to me like 70s or 80s. I'm sure it's $10, $12 all day. I only paid $1 for that. And this was a really good deal. I got this at the estate sale. And this is Royal Dalton. So I paid, everything was half off. didn't even know that was going on. I wish I'd have been there earlier. So I paid $1.50 for that. So $1.50 for Royal Albert, not a bad price. So I'll have to look that up. I would think at least 10, but we'll see what the comps say. This vase here is new. I only paid $1. It's got the old tags on it. It was $22 new, so I'll probably put about 10 on that. And these dishes here, although they're very pretty, they're new. They were $1 each. I'll probably put about $6, $7 on those. So sometimes, you know, I buy newer stuff. It's getting harder and harder to find the old stuff. So people do like the newer stuff, long as it's decorative and looks nice in their homes. Now over here, I got 3 newer hats. I paid 3 for 10. I think I can get 10 a piece out of those. So those are really nice hats and they're nice quality. So that's all the things I got. One more thing I forgot to show you is, and I don't know what is in this. This flower pot is full. There's a really old Bible in there, full of religious articles. I have to go through all of that. I don't think there's anything of real value. Probably I'll end up giving most of this away to friends of the family. And we'll see. Like I said, I don't think there's anything of real value in there. It's all religious articles. And that's it. So here's the jewelry I got at the Riverview Citywide sales on the second day. I don't think I heard any jewelry on the first day. I don't even remember if I got one thing. I got these 2 rings here for $5. And this one here is a Leah Sophia ring. It's a company that does costume jewelry. It was pretty pricey back in the day, but that's probably worth like $10. And this is all sterling, so this is nice. And this one here, I'll probably put between $20 and $30 on that. That's a pretty nice sterling ring. I got this bracelet for $1. I kind of thought it was sterling. It's not, but still, I think I get $5 out of it. It's just pretty. So we'll sell it as costume. Now this stuff over here, I got a bag lot and then that's flower pin, all for $5. The bag lot had these 2 beady necklaces in. Usually I get about $5 or $6 a piece on those. Those are kind of from the 50s. And those are quite nice. The pin I'll probably get $5 on. This rose quartz, if it's rose quartz, I probably can get $5 to $7 on that too. Some of this is just junk. That's just junk. This stuff is just junk. Anyways, but the thing that was surprising is I got this watch. I figured it was just junk. And it looks like it's working. It's a Zorro watch from like I think it's like the late 50s or early 60s. So this watch lists anywhere from about $10 to $30. So even if I got the lower end of it, even if I got $8 out of it, that's a pretty good buy. So I did quite well in that bag, a lot better than I actually thought I did. I didn't even know if I could make my money back on that when I bought it, but I like those beady necklaces. So that is all the jewelry that I got on day 2 of the Riverview Citywide sales. So this is Lou from Lou's Antiques and Collectibles saying goodbye, and I'll see you again. Bye.